Okay, let's go. This is for every single sign. I've done 2 of these already. I've got 2 more. I'm tapping into the key energy. Regardless of your signs, we're just pulling the cards and we're going in, all right? Let's see what's going down. Talk to me. Hit the like. Send me your energy. Let me know how you're feeling. I will receive it and I will channel it. What is the main issue we need to discuss today? Divine. You know better than me right now, guys, because you're seeing the title and the thumbnail and it's brought you to me. Thank you for coming in. Hit like and subscribe. You know better than me because boy, I haven't shuffled yet. So space time is real. Yeah, you're receiving this way before I am. Let's go. What is the truth, divine? New beginnings. How interesting. What's coming out? New beginning, heart. We're looking at love. Oh, we're looking at love. Do you know what? Your spiritual journey has awakened you to true love. Yeah, beautiful. There's been a disruption in your life here. You're moving on. You're leaving an ex behind because you've got someone else that you absolutely love and adore. And boy, is it the right love for you. Oh, baby. Oh, my God. I'm going to go in with another round of tarot because I'm too excited. Let's go. I pulled 1 set of cards already. About the bottom of the deck, it is the wish fulfillment, 9 of cups. So I need to go in again. It's too sexy. The new beginning, which is the Fool card, is right here next to the 9 of cups. 9 of cups and the Fool. Oh my God, this is a dream come true. This is the life you've always wanted. Woo! Hell fucking yes, you've done it. Hell fucking yes, you've done it. Guess what's coming out next? Ace of Cups, baby. Ace of Cups. You got the Fool and the 9 of Cups at the heart of the situation. This is a new beginning, the dream, the wish, the life you have always wanted for yourself. What's coming out on top of that is the heart chakra and the Ace of Cups. That is love, upon true love, upon emotional intimacy and bliss. The divinest love I have ever blood clot seen in a reading. Big up your blood clot self. Okay. Underneath that, you fucking awesome human being, is material and spiritual prosperity. That's 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands, that's victory and success. That is everything you want in your life. That is you screaming from the rooftops about this in your heart and soul. You know this is it. This is the love that you've always wanted. This is the love that you've been waiting for all your life. How do we know that even more? Because recognition and reward comes out. You've been waiting. That's 3 of Wands. You've been waiting for this. All your life you've been waiting for this. It's here, bitch. It's here. The hermatologist is screaming like a psycho, alarming all the neighbours because it's here. You've done it. Spiritual strength is at the front of their mind, yeah? That is the 9 of air. But in this deck, we don't need to discuss that because that's not the energy I'm receiving. I'm receiving... Oh, actually, it's the 9 of Pentacles, I believe. I don't know. It says spiritual strength. This is a John Holland deck, old school classic. The first ever deck I started with. That's what we've been running with lately because we just want to keep it real. So... we have got the trapped in fear energy. You used to be trapped in fear about your spiritual ascension. You used to be trapped in fear about opening up your heart. You used to be trapped in fear about falling in love. But the truth of the matter is you have been on an intense spiritual journey. You now understand the all-encompassing ideologies of love and light, what it means to be in love, what that looks like in different ways, shapes and forms. In the past, you have had relationships with people that have been imbalanced. There's been disruptions, awkwardness. You've had to move on, break up, end a relationship, find solace with yourself. You had to go on a deep journey where you looked at yourself, you looked at your inner shadow, and you had to stand your ground in conversation. Oh my God, guess what I see here? I see an ex, right? And they're like, no, we're meant to be together. No, I love you. I want you back. No, we don't have to end. You know when an ex does not want to let you go and they're crying all over you. They're throwing themselves at you sexually, any opportunity. They're like grabbing onto your face, trying to kiss you, trying to look you in the eyes. Oh, God, I don't want to look. It's like the vision I'm getting is when you've said it's over now, it's really, really over, we are not together, and this person's grabbing you at the side of your face, grabbing you at the side of the face, and they're crying, and they're trying to pull your chin up to their eyes, and they're trying to give you deep, intimate eye contact while they're grabbing your face, trying to kiss you and look at you into the eyes, telling you, no, no, we're meant to be, we're meant to be, we're meant to be. Like, don't leave me. They're grabbing onto your clothes, you're walking out the door, trying to get away from them, and they're on their knees, crying on the floor, pulling at your ankles. It's that deep. It's that deep. It's not even funny. I should never laugh at something like that. But I'm a bitch. And the vision is wild. Wild. I'm so sorry, collective. If that is you, like, do you know what? It's not even funny, because what if you were the one on the floor crying? That would not be nice. And that could be some of you guys. So big, like, let's laugh about it now, because whoever's in this situation, both sides of the party, no one's there anymore. And I mean, no matter how we're raised, yeah, we're like, I mean, what we've gone through, we've been raised certain ways. So whoever that person was crying on the floor, dragging at your ankles, you or them, they could have seen that growing up. They could have been in relationships, toxic relationships with their parents, and seen their parents cry and say, no, don't leave me. And every time that they grabbed their partner's face or kissed them or got on their knees, the person would probably say, do you know what, fine, I'll stay. Or they always came back. So they thought that was the right thing to do. Sometimes in life, you're so scared to be alone that you hold on to a toxic relationship, hold on to a loveless marriage, a relationship that's just not working for you, just because it's better than being alone, and you don't know loneliness. You don't know what it means to be on a spiritual journey truly by yourself. You don't know if love exists outside of what it appears to be in the now moment. But the truth of the matter is, you broke that curse. You broke that ideology that there is only one love in this lifetime, and you set yourself free, and now your new love's coming in. Wow, you've been patiently waiting for this as well. You've been working on yourself independently on your own, getting a firm foundation. This caused you a lot of conflict and pain. So you should be proud of yourself. That's why I'm screaming like a nutcase with you right now. Because, boy, there was a period of time in your life you thought this was not fucking possible. No way could you get out of this. No way could you end this and move forward and have a remotely healthy relationship after what you experienced. You suffered in silence a lot. I think you didn't tell anyone what you went through. This could have been a secret relationship that you never told anyone about, and it ended so awfully that you just never even spoke about it, and you were glad that no one even knew that you kind of dated that person or this was going on, because it was incredibly painful. I think you were incredibly heartbroken at how it ended, because there were deep feelings here, deep elements of truth. But the truth of the matter is, somehow you could see that in the future this wasn't going to be what you wanted. There were blocks here. We've got solar plexus coming out. There was blocks on your confidence and your righteousness. I say that, but I say that loosely because I understand people don't know how to interpret the words like righteousness in the right context when I speak about it so loosely here like this. But what I will say is, they were blocking your righteousness. They were blocking your Italian stallion, like your get up and go, you're riding the horse into the sunset, your dream and your vision. You were in a situation where your dreams and visions were blocked by a relationship that you were in, and you were scared to sacrifice the relationship because they were going to be envious of you, they were going to hate you, they were going to be upset, and you was aware that it was going to make them withdraw from you, and you weren't going to be happy, and they weren't going to be happy for a period of time, and you didn't know if you was going to be able to store balance and get your life back after you didn't have them. You could have been supporting them financially, they could have been supporting you financially. Either way, you were getting wiser and wiser from the relationship, and the truth of the matter is, that was enough awareness for you to know to move on and have a brand new beginning. And as you've done that and you've waited, oh my God, you've prayed for a lot for this. Destiny's here, mate. Destiny is here, and it's looking beautiful because it looks like a brand new life cycle. Not even just, you know, when people are like, oh my God, I'm in a new relationship, oh how lovely, yeah, I think they're the one. All of that shit. It's not that, because this is all encompassing. This is my new favorite word, I think. All encompassing is my new favorite word. I don't know why, but I just keep saying it all the time because that's what it is. Every single element is here, and it's truly covered. We're looking at destiny. You've had to go through heartbreak and pain. Anytime you go through heartbreak and pain and you sit in dark night of the soul, guess what happens? You ascend, you evolve. Every single monk, every single spiritualist, every single real light worker doing the hardcore work will tell you it's the dark nights of the soul and the moments you sit in trauma and trigger and childhood wounding that allows you to ascend and break ancestral curses, understand true abundance, find true love, reunite with your passion, remove the devil from his lair, ascend and evolve and grow and find passion and purpose and restore your power. I haven't spoken about sacrificing your power and giving your power away to people and ages. That used to be my favorite topic in 2020. 2021, I always used to talk about, don't give away your power, you're giving away your power, everyone's taking your power, you need to take your power back. All of that talk, whoa, that feels like an era ago, a long time ago. Those days are gone where you feel like your power is incumbent, attached to, dependent on another, especially in a romantic relationship sense as well. That's an icky era for me as well, because I really thought for a long period of time that people in my life, romantically as well, more so, were taking my power away from me, or I was giving too much power away to my partner in a relationship. Then I realised, whoa, I'm a dickhead. The power is inside of me. If I reduce my power down to an idea that it can be entirely transferred to another, then I'm selling myself short in the now moment. How embarrassing. How embarrassing that I'm like, oh my God, I've given all my power away to my boyfriend or my girlfriend. I've given it all away. You can't give away your power. Your power is yours. But you can believe that your power is transferable entirely, and then sit in a place of lack and mental confusion, suggesting and assuming that you don't have anything because the other person has it all. You can get in toxic cycles in relationships where you overgive and burden the other with your overgiving. I am the most awfulest person for that in the past. I would give everything to anyone I love. Anything. Oh, you want all my money? Have it all. It's yours. You want all my time? You want me to cook you a banquet? You want to go away for the weekend? You want to do this? You want to do that? You want me to massage you? You want me to rub you down head to toe? Set you a bath? Set you a shower? You want sex around the clock? Definitely. I'm yours. Take me. Whatever you want, just tell me, and I will do it now. I will stop what I'm doing. I will not bother with my life. What is my life when you are here, darling? What is my life? And that is the worst thing you could ever do for yourself. Because God did not put you on this earth to just be a sacrificial lamb for someone else, to be someone else's servant. What is the news story I saw the other day on Twitter or online? This woman was so happy to serve her husband. And her husband, she stays at home and cleans and cooks and prepares a 3-course meal for her husband while he goes out and sleeps with other women. She knows about it. She's fine about it. I mean, she stays at home. She be a maid. She's literally like his footstool. She does whatever he wants her to do. She's practically a slave for him. And she loves it. And he is overjoyed because that is the life that he manifested for himself. Now, certain people love that ideology, and I'm not immune to a little role play now and then. Do you get what I mean? Dungeons and Dragons and all of that dominant and submissive stuff. I mean, come on, let's get kinky and play some dom-sub games. But let's also keep it real and have some respect for each other in the 3D. Because the way I look at it is, I'm not prepared to go into role play, fantasy, cosplay, sex slave antics. Goodness me, if you are a Taurus, you need to go and watch the Taurus read as well, because we spoke at length about this stuff. If I'm not prepared to go into any kind of cycle where inherently from the infrastructure and the start of our relationship there isn't absolute core values and respect for each other. Don't expect me to play dirty Dungeons and Dragons. Don't expect me to play all of these games, as much as I love them, and I'm probably the one that's going to initiate it in the relationship. But that's because I have taken the time to respect you inherently first. And I feel entirely respected. This talks a lot about the porn industry as well. When you go into the porn industry and different industries like this, before you start doing all of this stuff, you need to be able to know that everyone you're working with on set, this is not talking from experience, may I add. I just know the industry because I study shit. But when you go, just FYI, people. I mean, goodness me, I'm a freak, but there's limits, I tell ya. So either way, everyone on set needs to have a clear understanding. You've got to feel safe with the guy that you're going to be intimate with, that's not your partner, that is a working job, and then the man behind the camera that's shooting all of it. You need to be aware of the angles that you do and don't like, and how comfortable you are to go, and what the safe words are, and how much we play in this arena. Goodness me, we're getting sexy over here today. Sex is heating up in the kingdom. Damn. Okay, right, so, okay, I've just pulled some random cards that I didn't think I was meant to pull. I've just pulled Virgo as well at the bottom of the deck from this, so we're just going to sit with that for a minute and see what on earth's happened in the moment that I was just channeling with you, and why I've now got all these cards out that I did not plan on pulling. Hold on. Oh shit. Woo, there's a lot of men and women here. Okay. Once again, we just had a really interesting reading, but now we're shifting over to a new dimension a little bit. So stay with me, because there is this beautiful relationship that you're stepping into. But let me understand what I've just done here, because this was an accidental spread and it's humongous now. So let's go. We're looking at material and spiritual prosperity, real abundance, reward, success, taking a leap, jumping towards this. I see a feminine jumping in. We've got Jupiter energy, jumping off the edge of a cliff and taking a risk here. This is all wrapped up in a divine authoritative energy. I keep seeing the stargates surrounding people's aura at this time, surrounding a lot of the cards in my images. So if you understand what the concept of Stargate is, then, and it's walking into a brand new world and a realm, understand now that the universe and the divine, God, is showing me that every single person is their own inherent Stargate, and depending on how much you are aligned spiritually to the Most High, and you know about your clear senses, it talks about how much you can all vibe with each other. I'm getting that moment where you come together with another. I'm also being shown the Visca Piscus, so where two elements of an ecosystem will come together and become whole and become one. And I had a very interesting conversation about one Visca Piscus and two Visca Piscus coming together, and the middle part of that Visca Piscus is now actually the heart chakra of those two entities coming together, and that is a unified force field of love, and the heart in the middle of the Visca Piscus before we have the unique individual either side of that. So that's really interesting that I'm sharing that with you in the now moment. Not only that, we've got a man and a woman coming together with all of this love. I'm looking at some really sassy queer ideologies, dressing up, being super sexy, being super luxurious, super loving, super intimate, and I see we got this is on top of the wealthy man. So I've got a wealthy man who is quite lusty, yeah, and I would normally say that in a way where I'm like, oh, okay. But no, it's really healthy. It's a sexy relationship, a really sexy makeup. So whether you're the male or female, I've got a woman here moving towards a lusty man, or a lusty man moving to a woman. And this woman is the epitome of what you've ever wanted. So let's get back to the initial card, which was that wish fulfillment. This woman is your absolute wish fulfillment. This man is your absolute wish fulfillment. You are each other's wish fulfillment. The sex appeal coming off both of you for each other. I mean, if you could draw your ideal partner and what they look like, what they dress like, how much money they had, what position they were in their life, you would be looking at your drawing in real life. You've drawn what you wanted, you've manifested what you wanted in real life, and God has provided that. Not only that, this woman seems a lot more in one aspect of life, yeah, financially, the man is more mature and the woman is more young. But in regards to the fertility of life, oh, the seed of abundance. How fucking interesting. We're looking at materialism where the man is king, but we're looking at prosperous abundance in line with the divine where the woman is queen. And the man takes a back seat in relation to that. And then I'm getting all this energy of burning away old senses of the self. When you go through the Stargate, you ain't coming back the same. And everyone who's been sitting on comms waiting to see if the Stargate lights up again and what comes back through the Stargate, right? You're coming back in robes and turbans and bare different thing with bare different I can't even get the words out. Remembrabilia. I can't say it. I can't say it. I'm not going to embarrass myself again. You're coming back with artifacts from back a day, across space and time, archived data. Yeah, you've been across space and time, got the intel and come back, and then same motherfuckers been sitting there at the desk waiting to see if there's any vibrations coming off the physical Stargate. How interesting. And with that, you're coming back from the Stargate with a wife. Is that what happens in Stargate 1 or Stargate 2 when the guy gets a whole new woman and he actually refuses to come back to Earth? He chooses to stay in the space-time that he's in because he's found his wife there. He's not leaving his woman. How beautiful. This is so cute. Okay, and then we go on to positive movement forward, and it's a tower moment because there's a 4D element here where it's 4D and it's family room. So all the family are involved in this. There's a lot of thoughts around family. I need to look at that a little bit more because when I say all the families involved in this, it's not a physical 3D thing. It's a 4D. I've got a 4D family room card. It says 4D. And then on top of that, it says family room. All of the family, yours or theirs, or both, may I add, because this is a mirroring energy. You and this person are aligned and destined to be, clearly. And it's a really, really strong, powerful connection. So their family and your family, although they don't know it in the 3D, their actions in the 3D and their thoughts that are penetrating the 4D vibration are still getting sent through to the Stargate. So the masculine and feminine involved in this love situation, finding true love with each other, are receiving the transmissions from the unconscious of the family. The family room. This could be the ideas of what family is in the future or has been in the past. The upbringing, the ancestral lineage, the old school DNA, the constructs of your ecosystem, your upbringing, your local community, from everything that you've ever done to the start of time, from that boroughs that you've lived in, the schools that you went to, your healthcare rates routine, this TV shows that you watched, the life in which that you lived, the area in which you lived, the areas of the world that you wish to travel to, your career paths, everything here is coming full circle through the family room card. Because you understand family inherently and the roles in which your family members play in the now moment, in the past, ancestrally also, and understanding your family in relation to spirit and the divine also. Communities here as well. A whole bunch of cards fell out. I'm going to take it just because, and I'm going to wrap up with that, okay? Authorities here. So we've got the Emperor watching over all of this, and that gave me the vibe of people sitting at their computers just waiting for the Stargate to start vibrating again, so they can scream to everyone else, something's coming through the portal, get here quick, 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 something's coming through the portal. That's kind of, however you relate that to real time in this now moment, it's relevant. Yeah, so whether that's social media, watching someone online, traveling around and going to someone's house, visiting them, someone watching you, someone watching them, whatever it is, there's all this energy of people observing. Because the Stargate is the most interesting thing going on in the now moment, is it not? Let's be fair. God damn. Okay, so either way, ninth house is out, spiritual journey, coming out with Saturn, karmic curses removed, goddess energy, ideas of what a goddess are and what true God looks like in the physical form is being rebirthed in the now moment through you. Card coming out with that as well, the movie coming out is The Mask. Look what happens when the man puts the mask on, how shit changes, energy changes, shit shifts intently, right? And he's always up to some fuckery. There's all this madness going on. But in the context of this card, because it is Jim Carrey and he is the legend of all fucking legends that exist when it comes to movies, then it's a situation of that character, that pizzazz, that awesomeness, that alignment to the true self. Last card coming out as well, Queen of Wands. But in this deck, it's New Girl. So it's everyone looking at the new girl, if this is the guy, everyone's looking at your new girl, everyone's looking at your new woman, everyone's pushing each other out the way, pushing other people's big heads out the way to get a good glimpse of the new one coming in. And that's for the male and female. Your friends, your family, everyone in the network, everyone's going to be pushing each other out the way to get a fucking glimpse. But that's absolutely fine because we're looking at the divine, king and queen. We're looking at Nefertiti in this bitch, Cleopatra in this bitch, give me Horus in this bitch. Yeah? The pharaohs are here, baby. Basset in this bitch. Give me some more ancestral ideologies that come through the Stargate because I don't know enough. What other eras of space-time from back in the day? Zeus! Let's talk about Zeus. Let's talk about Athena. Let's talk about Hermes. Let's talk about everyone coming through the fucking portal. Yeah, everyone's going to be watching because they have not seen the divine to this blood clot degree in their life. And boy, did the world not know true love until now. Bless you for the journey that you've been on and the toxicity that you've been on. Can you believe we started this reading talking about a woman or a man dragging at your feet, crying, staring into your eyes, grabbing onto your face, begging you to never leave them, trying to compensate and overcompensate and overgive in a relationship to stay with you because they were fearful or you were fearful of what love and relationships would look like without them. And now you have detached and moved forward, found solace and peace in yourself and your own Stargate that has allowed you to walk through and align to someone else's Stargate. And now there is this one love energy. Jesus Christ, if I could make this shit up, I would, mate. If I could make this shit up off the top of the dome, I would. But I couldn't even dream or think about this my goddamn self. So how beautiful that the divine has stepped in and channeled this gorgeous energy. And how lucky are you to be in a position where you can have this level of love that most people in this lifetime would be scared to go for, would never have, would never risk stepping towards. Lucky you. Yeah, be grateful, take ownership and pride in what you've created for yourself in this lifetime because wow, is it beautiful, wow, is it amazing, and wow, is it everything that you have both wished for all of your lives.